Hi guys, in this video we're going to talk about larynx position. Where should our larynx be when we are singing? I think this is very confusing sometimes for singers because we hear that we need to put our larynx down and then we're pulling it down and that doesn't work. So that's why I decided I'm going to create a video where we're going to see where is the good position of our larynx for singing. And I'm going to give you a couple exercises that you can use to put your larynx on the right spot. And at the end, we're going to talk about one thing that I think is also important. We shouldn't confuse our larynx position with our pronunciation position. So stay tuned till the end, but let's start at the beginning. Our larynx is in our neck. If you hold here, you're going to feel a bump, Adam's apple. This is a part of your larynx. When you breathe in, the air, that's how I paint. The air comes through your nose or your mouth, and then it travels through pharynx. Pharynx then splits into two tubes, into esophagus. This goes to the stomach and into the larynx. This is our larynx. In our larynx are vocal cords. So the air then passes vocal cords and goes down, down, down to the lungs. So this is our larynx. Why larynx is important for singing? Because our vocal cords are in the larynx. So actually the position of our larynx will determine the position of our vocal cords. Now put your hand on your neck and yawn. Your larynx goes down, right? Okay, so it goes down. Let's say it goes into the yawning position. Okay, now let's swallow. The larynx goes up and then it goes down. That's why it's important for our larynx to move so that we can swallow, right? So the moving larynx is good. Just for singing sometimes is messing with us. Okay, now let's put our hand again on our neck and just breathe. Now become aware where your larynx is. It's still, right? It's still, okay? Now let's talk. Let's count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Larynx is moving a little bit, yeah, up and down. Around what position? Around swallowing position, yawning position, around breathing position. So this is the position of the larynx that we kind of want to have when we are singing. Now, we don't want one position of the larynx. I think that's also sometimes some singers are doing. They come to me and they're like pulling their larynx down to one position. They say, oh, you know, somebody said to me that I need to have larynx here down, and then they're trying to have it on one spot. That's really not natural. It's good for our larynx to move up and down a little bit. Imagine like, you know, when you're driving a bicycle, right? You're not trying to be in one position. You're moving a little bit around this like middle spot. That's how our larynx should be when we are singing and talking. It should move around breathing position. Now, why this breathing position is important for singing? Because our larynx determines where the vocal cords are. And remember in one of my video, we said that the color and power of our voice comes from this part here above. So vocal cords create a sound, and then sound travels through the upper part of larynx, through the pharynx, nasal cavity, mouth cavity, and this is where it gains the color and power of our voice. If our larynx is high, our vocal cords are high, and our vocal trumpet, I call it vocal trumpet, is smaller and my voice sounds smaller. If my larynx is down, then my voice can sound full, and that's what we want with singing. We want that our voice is neutral color, and that it's not really like small. Sometimes we're doing this on high notes, pulling our larynx up, and then we're like, oh, my voice doesn't sound good on high notes. Probably because your larynx is too much in the swallowing position. The other reason why it's important that our larynx is in this position, in our larynx are vocal cords. Vocal cords are two folds that clap. When they clap from low to high like this, they can create the most optimal sound. If our larynx is too up, then they're also a little tense and they cannot vibrate in their optimal way. And also our vocal cords need to stretch to create high notes. And if our larynx is up, they cannot stretch, so we're not gonna have as big of a range. That's why we are always training our larynx to be in the breathing position, okay? Not down. Now, why so many exercises are like dummy exercises, you know, put your larynx down? Because if your larynx is used to move to the swallowing position, like here, let's say that this is perfect, like middle position, this is swallowing position. If your larynx is used to go up, then this kind of exercises will help you because they're gonna put your larynx here. So don't confuse this with, oh, my larynx needs to be down. This is not the right place for your larynx, okay? It just can help for a while to use exercises like this so that you are able to explore this position. Now I'm gonna give you two really good exercises that I like. First, we're gonna imitate two dogs. First dog will be small dog, really like happy. And the second dog will be tired old dog. Be aware. Become aware of what's going on in your body, in your larynx, when you do the small dog. What's the difference? Can you feel that with the old dog your larynx drops down? And with the small happy dog your larynx goes up? Okay? So that's a really good exercises to do before like singing scale. For example, you're singing wee 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 wee, really squeezing, and then just do the dog. Wee 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 wee, and your larynx will move to the right spot. So this is a cool exercise that you can use also before you go sing a song, or like in between of the song if you have like an instrumental part. Just you cannot do this, right? But just think about this. And then again, sing with this position. Now another exercise. I'm gonna ask you, do you like this, for example, chocolate or strawberry, and you don't know? And you would say, I don't know. This sound, this really puts our larynx to the perfect spot. Because you're not gonna do, in real life, talking to a friend, you're not gonna do, I don't know, or you're not gonna do, I don't know. You're gonna do, I don't know. So try to practice this. How would you do this really like acting, like that it would look for real? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So this is a good position. Now again, be aware what's going on in your body. Okay, now I'll keep my larynx here. Wee, 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 wee. That's easy. Okay, so just explore this, and the most important ingredient here is awareness, really. Like so many times singers are doing a lot of scales with like this dummy and this and that. And that actually is putting their larynx sometimes in the right spot, but they're not being present with where their body is. So be present with your body and train it slowly. Yeah, training like this. Okay, I'm gonna do the, and then sing, and then, oh my God, this sounded really good. Okay, I'll do it again. And then do it a lot of times so that your body will get used to you being relaxed while singing. Now let's go to the last part of this video. Really be careful. I hate the word that careful, but just it's really important that you don't confuse larynx position with pronunciation position. So we talk with our lips, our tongue, our jaw, and the whole sound, the quality and the power is boosting in our, like here, nasal cavity, mouth cavity, okay? Here. So this is the part where we are pronunciating. A lot of times when singers are putting their larynx down, then they're also putting their pronunciation down. Okay, they're doing g g g g g g g g. Do you see? Now I almost like I cut off the whole upper part of my instrument. So really imagine that we have two parts of our instrument. One part that is boosting the sound and shaping the sound and coloring the sound, and the second part is our larynx, where our vocal cords are, okay, where the sound is created. So these are two parts, and try to keep them separate. So for example, if we count to 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I'm putting my larynx to the doggy, I'm not gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will still keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then lower the larynx, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what's gonna help is maybe a mirror. Go in front of the mirror, and even if you're playing with the position of your larynx, still keep the movement of your lips and pronunciation up here. This is really important. I think we as vocal coaches don't talk enough about this. And as soon as I explain this to singers, okay, you have two parts, you know? One part is your larynx should be down in the neutral position, and the other part is your pronunciation is here. Here is where you bite, you're like shaping the sound, and these two are two different parts. And just one more thing, both of the swallowing and yawning position are good for singing too. You know, sometimes it's good to use the sound like this lower larynx position for some stylish choice, or this high position for some style. That's completely good. Of course, it's good that we should use the ability of our larynx to move. But most of the time it's good that you then come to this neutral position. So use it for style and then come back to the neutral position. Good. That's all I wanted to tell you today. I hope that this will be beneficial for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I love to hear your questions because they give me the idea, you know, if I missed something here and I need to record a new video. So have a really good day, and we'll be seeing each other soon. Bye.